So we're rocking and rolling tonight on the super chats. Thank you to Michael Newman for a $10 super chat. Smoke around Alabama tampering with Will Johnson, along with, yes, I did see this. The fake, it looked fake. The tweet, and is our NIL improving if we can't pay Will? Feels like we can't pay anyone.
Yeah. So Will has no issue getting NIL money. I'll just let you guys know that. Like from everything I've heard. Also, he's a legacy. So I didn't mean to stutter, but he's a legacy. So he's not going anywhere. His dad is not going to let him transfer from Michigan. His dad played in the 90s for Michigan. I don't know if that tweet was, I saw the tweet. I don't know if that came from his account or not. If it did, I think a lot of people need to look back at when Domani and Will were being recruited. They like to play these games all the time. They said they were going to Ohio State. They said they were going to USC. And they would put these tweets out there and get all these fans just going crazy. So I saw the other night from Sam Webb that this is total bullshit. He said there's no truth behind this. There's not even any concern from the Michigan side of things. So, I mean, I guess it's something to monitor. But like I said, his dad being a legacy, his dad won't even allow it. I mean, the kid had the opportunity to visit other schools, but from all accounts, his dad was basically like, "You're going to Michigan." You know what I mean? So it's kind of how it is with that. I'm not too concerned about Will Johnson leaving.
Yeah, and Moose saying it right here. He knows Dion apparently, and he was his supervisor back in the day. So very cool. We've got some friends of the program and connections with players and families. So that's always great to see. But yeah, I agree with you completely. Will is probably somebody I'm the least worried about. Mason Graham, Kenneth Grant. I was a little concerned until I started hearing about all these moves that were happening with NIL and these people getting hired and Sean McGee and all these things happening. I'm less worried now about Mason Graham and Kenneth Grant. What do you think?
Especially with Wink Martindale, because they like him. They've met him. Yeah. By all accounts, they are happy with him. They're excited to be in this defense. Also, with Greg Scruggs being hired, by all accounts, they like him as well, right? So I think we're in a good position. The next, I guess time period to be on alert is after the spring practices, because offers get more intense from other schools and certain guys may not get the, opportunity that they think they're going to get. So, I mean, right now I'm not too worried about anyone jumping in the portal because I think March 1st it closes, right? There's only like 4 or 5. I don't know. There's not too much longer left for the portal to be open for us. So
it's 30 days. It's 30 days after a coach leaves, I believe.
Right. So the next time to worry is after April. But I mean, we should hear some smoke or see some smoke if anything's to happen. But right now, I think Sharon Moore has everything, in line.
Yeah, and if it like April 15th, if there's stuff with maybe spring depth chart or something like that doesn't go somebody's way, you might start seeing more of those types of people that aren't clearly maybe they got sat down by their position coach or Sharon or somebody. You're probably not going to be starting for us this year. Here are your options, that you could do. I feel like that's the type of player you're going to hear about on April 15th and not so much, Mason Graham.
Plus, with new coaches coming in, you're going to get new favorites. You're going to get new relationships. So we're going to see how that goes, right? I think we're okay though for the time being.
Absolutely. So just a reminder that we have an entire network here at the Voice of College Football. We have shows going on all the time. And coming up next is Oregon Ducks Live with the Quack 12 podcast. So they have the Quack 12 podcast that's going to be coming on. So definitely, give them a little support, because they're also part of our family. They're also part of Voice of College Football. So help out the Ducks. They are now in a very exclusive club with Michigan as the only two teams to have beat Ohio State the last 3 years at least once.
Yeah.
So it was a very lonely group, and now we have someone. And man, did I enjoy that game or what? Like Oregon beating Ohio State. Can't complain about that.
Yeah, it's always good to see him lose. I'll never complain. Even if I'll tell you what though. So what do you do when Notre Dame plays Ohio State? Who do you root for? I have a hard time.
Jeez, that's like the Joker facing like Dark Side or something. I don't even know. Probably Notre Dame because I have a buddy, Will ND, who is a good friend of mine. So for that reason alone, probably I'd lean. I don't think I can root for either of them, but like I want Notre Dame to lose less, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, and it sucks because I hate Notre Dame. Their fan base annoys the hell out of me.
Yeah.
But I agree. Yeah, I think I'd have to go Notre Dame.
Yeah, Will's cool though. I'm sure you'll see him stop by. We actually have a couple Notre Dame fans who stop by. We got Will, we got D-Rock Irish, we got Michael Campbell with you might have seen him on Twitter. He's got like 15 different shamrocks and everything. They get a 4-star recruit. He's immediately the best D lineman in history. Yeah. Things like that. But we got a couple of the Irish coming by here.
Yeah.
So we're at the kind of end of the show here. So of course I want to, TJ, I want to give you the opportunity to get a final thought in, as well as just letting people know where they can find you.
Yeah. Final thoughts. I think, we have a lot to be optimistic about. Next step is our recruiting. Like I've mentioned, let's keep our eyes open on that and, go blue. I'm looking forward to spring practice and hearing some, things leak from Schembecker Hall. And, and if any Ohio State fans want to give you crap, just let them know, we're Big Ten champs 3 years running and we got the natty. Because I've been getting a lot of flack from these Ohio State fans the last few days out of like all of a sudden, because the natty's been a month later, they're getting a little like cocky again because they got Caleb Downs. But,
right.
smack them down, let them know the deal. Anyway, I mean, they're about to get, Oregon's about to run them next year anyway. So, but if you want to follow me, I'm at Ronin Sports Talk. I do a lot of Detroit sports content on my Twitter. Go Lions, go Red Wings, go Pistons, go Tigers. So if you want to, follow me, that's where I'm at.
Well, TJ, always great to see you, and go blue. And thanks for coming back.
Go blue.